Hi students, welcome to our next reality classes. I am Neelima, your social science teacher. Today we will discuss about Egyptian civilization. In our first chapter, we learned that humans started settlement near the river valleys. Why do they settle down near the river valleys? Yes, it's because availability of water, fertile soil and grazing fields. River Indus, Euphrates and Nile were having vast grasslands. So these river valleys were known as cradle of civilization. Now let's have a virtual trip with me to the gift of Nile, the land of pyramids, mummies and pharaohs, one and only Egypt. Egyptian civilization is located in ancient North Africa. It is a civilization that flourished near the banks of River Nile. River Nile is considered as the lifeline of Egypt. Father of history Herodotus termed Egypt as the gift of Nile. Haven't you read the diary of Howard Carter, the archaeologist? Haven't you heard Tutankhamun he was mentioning? Who is Tutankhamun? Yes, he was the famous king of Egypt. Back then, the kings of Egypt were known as pharaohs. Pharaohs were both the religious leader and administrative head of Egypt. Here, we can see the mummy of Tutankhamun. What is a mummy?
Haven't you watched the movies like Mummy and Mummy Returns? Yes, these are some famous Hollywood movies which popularized the concept of pharaohs and mummies.
Here we can see the mummy of Tutankhamun. The practice of preserving the body of the dead was prevalent in ancient Egypt. A corpse thus preserved is known as a mummy.
Egyptians formulated a solar calendar. As per this calendar, a year had 365 days. A year was divided into 12 months of 30 days each. The remaining 5 days were set aside for celebrations. Their advancement in the field of mathematics is also significant. They could calculate the area of triangles and rectangles. To determine time, they made sundial, a clock that tells time by the shadow cast by the sun, and a water clock that works on water current.
We can see a pyramid. Pyramids are tombs where mummies were preserved. It remains as an evidence of excessive wealth and labor.
We have already seen pyramids, which is an example of their advancement in science and maths. Now we can see Sphinx, a statue here, which is an example of their skillfulness in sculpture. Sphinx is a statue with a human head and a lion's body, which represents wisdom and power.
Sphinx in Egyptian civilization have a close affinity with the Indian mythology, the concept of Narasimha. It symbolizes power with the body of human and a head of a lion. Okay children, I am concluding the class. This virtual trip was made possible with the help of our next reality lab. Thank you.